called them and said, "Listen, we want a shoe that we can wear on the boat and then wear, straight to the club." So they invented this new. It's called the Fusion. It's a fusion of boat shoes slash club shoes.
Well, I say potato, you say patata.
That's right. But we do have a great show for you today. We have a lot of great guests coming up. We're going to be talking. I think we're going to get an update from the Palmas Yacht Club because we were out there last Saturday, as everyone remembers from the show. We had a great time, and the folks at Palmas Yacht Club really treated us awesome. They have a great staff out there. It's very much family run, and it's just a great event that they had, the fourth annual Billfish tournament, the Grand Slam last week. So we want to get an update because we did our show on Saturday, and they also fished on Sunday. So we want to kind of get an update of what happened out there. And of course, a big shout out, thanks to Rita from VIP Properties, who hosted us at her
Nice villa.
beautiful villa. And they have a bunch of properties out there for rent and for sale. The condos, poolside. They have a penthouse that is just incredible. And I'm telling you, folks, that to go to Palmas, it's cheaper than staying in one of the local hotels. And if you really look at
It
it,
is, yeah. We actually compare some pricing, and it's and for Palmas, I mean, you have it's all fully furnished. You got your kitchenette, you got the pool right there. I mean, you open the master bedroom, you open the slide doors, they open up, and there's a beach.
yeah, there's you're 20 steps from the pool, and the beach is right there, and it's just really is a beautiful location. So, when you need to check out VIP Properties, and we're gonna speak with Rita. I believe we're gonna speak with Rita today.
Yeah, she's gonna call
Awesome. So we'll
around
get a little bit more
11:30.
info for you about how to go down to Palmas and have a great time. It was very reasonable. And we're also going to talk to Freddie Goraria. He's the vice comrade for the Vela Cup, and Ronnie Ramos from Olympica. They have some great
Olympic Cup.
Olympic Cup. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
it's a regatta that's sponsored, I think, by the Olympic
we
Committee.
love regattas.
Yeah.
We thought the regatta season was over, but no, there's more regattas.
You see, we just like the regatta shirts. That's
We
what we
do.
like.
That's right. They are awesome. And also, we're going to talk to, again, our good friends at Eco Journey, who took us out kayak fishing yesterday, and we had a great time. But in regards to the Billfish tournament last week, again, we had a great time down there in Palmas at the Yacht Club. And the team aboard the Tierreta, owned and operated by Bubba Carter. Yes, I said Bubba Carter.
Bubblegum shrimp.
Yeah, he actually was one of the top fishermen down there, and they did really good down there. They had like scoring 1,500 points. They had 5 sailfish and 2 marlins, and they just killed the competition. So we got some really good videos from that event as well. That Sonny, didn't you go up in the helicopter? Yeah, we got videos from the helicopter,
I tell
from
people
on
that I
land,
did, but
from on the boat.
I tell people that I did, but I actually didn't.
You told me you did.
Yeah.
You're like, actually, they let me fly the
We're hitting on some
helicopter.
girls, and I'm giving the story and the chopper.
Yeah.
I just got the footage.
You're like, all right, we're up here in the helicopter and we're taking video of the sailfish tournament.
Yeah, no.
But we do have some great videos, so give us a little time to edit that, and we'll have some great videos. And of course, there's a ton of cool videos also at prchris.com, where you can see most of the shows live. Actually,
We're live right now.
we are live right now, so you can actually go and see us here in the studio. Give a wave.
Lil Wave. Hey.
So check us out at prchris.com. And of course, you can always call us here at the station with your questions or comments at prchris.com. I mean, funny. Sonny's really funny today. So we're having a good time in the studio. But you can call us here at the studio at 787-724-1030. And of course, in honor of Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Woo.
Is my mom listening? Check the feed. Is my mom?
Yeah,
My
I
mom's
think
not
so.
watching?
We gotta text her.
All right, let's text her. But in honor of Mother's Day, we have a very special trivia question this week. And the trivia question this week could lead to some pretty amazing prizes. As we talked about the BVI Poker Run. And I also want to mention, if everyone remembers from several weeks back, we did the show live. Did we do it live? No, I think we did the show, but we covered the Rancho Julio Rosa.
Which we're gonna do again, and we're gonna do camping ground over there. We're gonna do the live show there. Stay tuned. We haven't got a date for it, but it's due.
And anyone who wants to go camping with us, anyone who has a tent, or anyone who
Wants to lend us a tent?
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we don't have one.
So anyone who wants to do some camping out in Orotungo, the middle of nowhere, on a beautiful spot that has rafting through the caves, they have zip lining, they have rappelling, and they have just a beautiful property. It's Rancho Julio Rosa. We're going to go out there and do a big event. But anyways, in regards to, in honor of Mother's Day, our trivia question for great fun and prizes is, what is the origin of Mother's Day? So if you can tell us at least close to the date or who initiated Mother's Day, that's the trivia question for today. Again, 787-724-1030. And we have a great show for you today. We have tons of great guests that are coming up. We're also going to talk to our good friends at the Muscular Dystrophy Association and talk a little bit about their good works that they're
They
doing,
have their 40th anniversary this year. Been around for 40 years.
which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, I wanted to tell the story. We'll have to wait till we have the MDA spokesperson on the phone, but I wanted to tell a story about how when I was a kid, I raised like $10,000 for MDA.
Really?
Yeah, we'll wait till she's online, but it's cool. All right, so call in. Again, the trivia question for this week is, what is the origin of Mother's Day? So if you have a guess or you know specifically what the origin of Mother's Day is, and of course to all you moms, happy Mother's Day. Did this special fishing adventure, and we did the special Mother's Day fishing adventure because basically what we did was we left very early in the morning and stayed gone for several hours.
Yeah,
So that's like the best present you could give your mom this year.
Yeah, just disappear
Just
for a while.
go away and leave your mom.
Leave her alone. Go fishing.
to
Bring home some fish. Cook. Then do the dishes.
Oh yeah, I talked to our friend Chris over at the Numero Uno Guest House, Pamela's Restaurant, and one excellent option for Mother's Day, they have just an incredible brunch that they do every Sunday at Pamela's Restaurant, and you can take your mom right down to the beach, have brunch right on the beach in Ocean Park, the most beautiful area.
It's probably one of the best restaurants in the island. I mean, I'll tell you right now.
I have to agree with you there. I think
Mhm.
there's really very few restaurants in Puerto Rico that can compare to
It's very
Pamela's.
hard to say which one is the best, but I'd say this one's up there, and I would say, you know.
I have to agree with you 100%
Mhm.
on that one. And also, we're going to be talking with, who else we got here? That's everybody. Okay, cool. All right, so call in for our trivia question, and we're looking forward to. Oh yeah, I wanted to
We got a
mention.
caller. Let me see who that is.
We have some great shows that are coming up. In addition, I mentioned the BVI poker run that we're going to be doing, but we're also going to be doing a really cool event that's coming up. It's a big flower show that we're going to be doing with, of course, our good friends from the Garden Show. We're going to be going down there and covering that event live. So that should be a great time. And also, check out the videos online. We actually got our trivia question from our good friend Carmen from the Crystal Palace. What do we got?
We got Reynold from the Fajardo Nautical. He's going to tell us about the Vela Cup, I think.
Okay, very cool. Let's check
see
it
what's
out.
going on with that.
Line 1, you're on the air.
Yes, hi.
Hi, good morning. Is this
Good
Freddie?
morning. Yeah, this is Reinaldo Gangarillas from the
Reinaldo
North Fajardo. How are you?
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Well, we're very excited for you to tell us about the event that's coming up.
Yeah, we're having the Puerto Rico Vela Cup coming up on the 25th of May. And we wanted to invite everybody from St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, see if they could make it over. I can tell you that the skipper meeting will be on the 25th at 9 o'clock in La Ola Bar and Grill. That's in Fajardo.
Okay.
We're having 6 classes. We're racing CSA Spinnaker Racing A, CSA Spinnaker Racing B, CSA Given Mate A and B, J24, and IC24.
Nice. So this is a full-out regatta.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is our fourth regatta, our fourth cup, and we're trying to promote this sailing sport in the Caribbean.
And it's nice because I know they do the event in San Juan, and they also do a regatta in Ponce. But I think, Fajardo really is almost the most beautiful location for sailing. I mean, when you talk about, like the Spanish Virgin Islands right off the east coast of Fajardo, it really is one of the most beautiful locations in Puerto Rico.
It is. It's really beautiful. We got the Keys, we got the Spanish Virgin Islands, and we usually have a good turnout. We have boats coming from Tortola, the BVIs, we have boats from St. Croix, and we're waiting for boats from St. Thomas to come over and join us.
So there's going to be boats from all over the Caribbean and probably all over the world.
Yes. We're expecting over 35 boats, and it's going to be a really good event.
Now, listen, Ronaldo, I wanted to ask you a question, especially for our listeners, because we've been doing a lot of regattas lately, and we're educating our listeners more and more, and we're finding out that it's really interesting because there's different classes of boats. Can you tell us a little bit more about the different classes that you have?
Yes. We have this Spinnaker racing class. We are going. We go by the rules of the CSA, which is the Caribbean Sailing Association, and Spinnakers here are the ones that fly the balloon, are the more hardcore racers, and we divide them in class according to the rating. We try to put them together the closest to the rating, so it's more competitive. As you know, not all the sailboats are built the same way.
Yeah, one of the things that I thought was really interesting is that they have, like, let's say you have a 50-foot yacht and a 30-foot yacht that are sailing in the race. There's kind of a handicap between the two.
Exactly. They give them a handicap rating to try to make it equal. And it really, when it comes down to racing by yourself, racing against your own times, against your own best performance. And that's really what it comes down to, who's the best sailor. And that's why we make the different classes, and that's why there's that handicap rating. The CSA is for the Demon Main is more for the cruiser that doesn't like to get too intense into racing, but does like to race, and does like to participate. And like myself, I like the event. I help organize the regatta, but I enjoy the competition. So I kind of go more with the Demon Main personally, and it's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. Then we have the J24, which is an Olympic class, and then we have the IC24, which was created here in the Caribbean, actually in the Virgin Islands, which is a class. It's a J24 modified and it's being designed so that everybody could race this boat. It could be a family of parents and children, and it could be a bunch of teenagers, a bunch of kids, or a bunch of older people like myself. So they're a lot of fun.
Well, you don't have to admit to us today that you're old. But you also got the spirit. And I tell you, a lot of people are really getting into these regattas and the racing, and it's become so much of an institution here in Puerto Rico.
Well, it's fun. It's fun. We enjoy it. We're an island. We try to enjoy the water sports as much as we can, just like people in the Virgin Islands. I encourage that everybody gets into sailing because I see it as a way of life for some reason. I enjoy it. I meet a lot of nice people, a lot of friendly people, and we help each other in the regattas. Sometimes something breaks, and somebody will show up with the part you need, so you will race.
Yeah, I tell you, that's one of the biggest things that we've seen from all of the regattas that we've covered in BVI and St. Thomas and here in Puerto Rico, is that the camaraderie between sailors and all of the groups that come down is just fantastic.
It is. We enjoy it. It's an awesome sport. It's an awesome sport. I've been doing it for a long time now, and I can't see myself with not doing it.
Nice. Well, listen, Ronaldo, we really appreciate the update. It's the Vela Cup. It's the 25th of May. And how do people get some more information or register for the race?
Okay, they could go into clubnauticodefajardo.com, or they could also call area code 787-553-8394, or email us at cndfrpr@gmail.com. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody from the region that's coming down and have fun with us.
Nice. Excellent. Well, 787-553-8394 for more info, or check out the website, clubnauticodefajardo.com. And we're definitely looking forward to the event. We can't wait to come down.
Yeah, please have us T-shirts.
Hey, you got to spoil my boat. We can go.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot, Ronaldo. We appreciate it. Have a great Saturday.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Okay, our good friend Ronaldo. Check out the Vela Cup. It's coming up May 25th, 787-553-8394 for more info, or clubnauticodefajardo.com. It's awesome. All right, well, we also have our good friend Ronnie Ramos, who's...
Tell us about the Olympic Cup.
Nice.
It's another regatta.
Line 2?
Yep.
Line 2, is that you, Ronnie?
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning, Kurt. This is Ronnie, representing the Puerto Rico Sailing Federation, and I'm glad to announce that on June 2 and 3, 2nd and 3rd of June, we're going to have the Copa Olímpica 2012 here at the Ponce Yacht and Fishing Club. This event is the only event in the year hosted by the COPUR, which is the Comité Olímpico de Puerto Rico, and the Puerto Rican Sailing Federation.
Well, I know last year we covered the Olympic event that was here in San Juan, and the people were just fantastic. It's just the best competitors in Puerto Rico.
Now we're doing the sailing, right?
Right on, right on. Copa Olímpica, we are having this year 16 classes, which are the Hobby Cat 16, Sunfish, Optimist, Laser, J24, IC24, and I forget also the Snipe. So we're going to have 7 classes.
Wow.
And we're expecting over 60 boats and over 110 competitors.
And that's at the Yacht Club in Ponce?
That's correct.
Wow, we love that spot. We had such a great time. We were down there last year for the regatta.
Yes. It's a very nice event, and we have an excellent bay to host the races, no matter what kind of wind. So we're expecting, as I said, over 60 boats, and I hope that all the competitors around Puerto Rico can hear this announcement.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're going to tell everyone. What kind of prizes are we looking forward to?
We have 3 Olympic medals for the first 3 places of each class.
You have Olympic medals for the winners?
Yes, it's like an Olympic medal. It's very similar to the Olympic medal because the Olympic medal it is identical, gold, silver, and bronze.
Nice. That sounds like there's definitely going to be some competitors out there.
Yes, and the entrance fee is only $20 for the single-handed boats and 30 and so on. Very attractive event. This is it.
Nice. Well, we're really looking forward to the event. How do we get more info if we want to find out or register?
Yeah, you can log on the sailing blog, which is sailingpur.org. As I said, sailingpur, .org. And also, which is a difficult one, my email, which is Ronnie, RONNIE, Ramos, RAMOS, 1, number 1, @ gmail.com.
Nice. Excellent. Well, we're really looking forward to it, and we haven't been down to Ponce in a while, so we're definitely excited to come down and enjoy the event. And that event is June 2nd and 3rd.
That's correct.
And if you want more info, is there a phone number as well we can call?
Yes, you can call me, of course, 787-342-16. No, excuse me, 0661.
Okay.
Okay, 787-342-0661.
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, listen, Ronnie, we really appreciate the update, and we're looking forward to coming down to the event, and we're going to have a great time. I know it.
Okay, please correct my phone number. 0316.
Excellent. Okay, well, listen, thanks for the update, Ronnie, and we look forward to coming down to the event.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Have a great day.
You too now. Have a great Saturday. Okay, let's take line 3 real quick for our trivia question. Line 3, you're on the air.
Yeah, it was in ancient Greece that it was formed first. But in 1908, Anna Jarvis from Philadelphia, she formed the first Mother's Day. And in 1914, President Wilson made the second Sunday in May the official day. And if you wear a carnation, you have to wear a white one if your mother's dead, and a pink one or a red one or whatever color if she's alive.
Loretta, did you Google that?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Ah, okay, very cool. Did you meet Woodrow Wilson?
No. I wasn't even born at that time yet.
Okay, well, you got it. You're our almost always winner. You're really our trivia champion. Well put, Sonny. You're our trivia champion and personal adventure encyclopedia. Well, listen, we're gonna set you up with some adventures, whatever you need. I know you always have a lot of friends and family coming in to visit you, so we'll set you up with whatever you need. And we appreciate you listening, and thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Okay, they're just about to beat me on the head with a brick if I don't take a commercial, so we'll be right back with adventures.
For fast, easy travel between San Juan and the islands, Cape Air is your wings with affordable, frequent flights throughout Puerto Rico, the British and U.S. Virgin Islands, Anguilla, and Rivas. Hop on one of our daily flights between San Juan and St. Croix with new low fares starting at $59 each way. For connecting flights, our partnerships with major airlines mean less waiting around, simpler ticketing, smoother connections, and faster check-throughs. Cape Air has been the consistent, reliable favorite in the Caribbean for 15 years. For more, call 1-866-CAPE-AIR and book online at capeair.com.
Listen, the sizzling Roots Chris steak, corn-fed prime beef, broiled to perfection. As the waiter approaches, you realize you're already holding your knife and fork. Roots Chris Steakhouse. Like we've always said, life's too short to eat anywhere else. Roots Chris, Intercontinental Hotel San Juan. For reservations, 253-1717 or rootschris.com. And Roots Chris is now open for lunch on Sundays from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. with a special lunch menu at special lunch prices. Roots Chris, Intercontinental Hotel San Juan, 253-1717. Aprovechalo para el fortalecimiento de la seguridad de salud pública. Reponte al día con tus deudas contributivas sin pagar intereses, recargos ni comunidades. Es muy fácil acudir al programa. Solicita un certificado de deuda y paga en tu colecturía o centro de orientación más cercano. Tienes hasta el 15 de junio de 2012. Para más información visita www.hacienda.pr.gov. Departamento de Hacienda, Gobierno de Puerto Rico, autorizado por la Comisión Estatal de Elecciones.
Any day is perfect to get together with family, friends, or business associates at the family of restaurants Frida's, Diego's, and Casa Azul. Enjoy their amazing, authentic Mexican cuisine, delicious margaritas, and relaxing atmosphere. In a happy hour mood? No problem. Enjoy drinks and be entertained at Diego's Cantina Bar right across the street from Frida's. If you're in the San Patricio area, visit Casa Azul Mexican Restaurant and be charmed by its beauty and rich menu. Planning a special event? Frida's and Diego's both have great meeting rooms. Call owner Gerardo Garcia for details. Frida's and Diego's both at 128 Dominich or Casa Azul in San Patricio, 763-4827. That's 763-4827.
Okay, welcome back to Adventures. We're having way too much fun today. And we have, actually, we have Rita online, right?
Rita, yeah.
Okay.
We have our good friend Rita from VIP Properties in Palmas. Line 1 or 2?
1 or 2?
Line 1. Line 1, is that you, Rita?
Yes, hello, Chris. How
Good.
are you doing today?
Excellent. How are you this morning?
Oh, fine.
Listen, we wanted to
One
say
more
thanks
day in
again.
this
We
beautiful paradise.
wanted to say thanks again. We really loved the property down there at Palmas, and we had such a great time. It's such a beautiful place down there. It's like they had to drag us out of there kicking and screaming.
Well, I have a special offer for all your listeners today.
Ooh, tell us
For
more.
example, one of those beautiful beachfront studios where you stayed during the month of May and during the month of June, a whole weekend for $300. The whole weekend
Wow.
in such a unit. 2 bedrooms for $495 and 3 bedrooms for $595.
Wow,
All
that's
these
a great
units
deal.
are fully equipped and are in great locations, beachfront and with ocean views. So this is a really, really good deal,
Nice.
especially for the family.
What's the phone number that the people call?
And not to mention the pool.
Yes, the beautiful pools, everything that Palmas has to offer, the golf courses, the tennis, equestrian center, shops, restaurants. So there is something for everyone in the family in Palmas del Mar.
Nice. And one of the things that's really cool is that really you don't even have to leave. I mean, there's shopping, there's even a bank there, there's pretty much everything you need is within a golf cart ride away.
Exactly. We have beauty salons, grocery store. So really, we do have everything.
Nice. And in addition, there's everything to do there as well. I mean, you have golf, tennis. I know there's paddleboard rental. There's actually a dive shop right there at Palmas. I mean,
Yes,
anything you can
we have companies
imagine.
offering water sports, horseback riding, and all of that.
Oh, there's
We even
horseback.
have a church here.
Oh, that's cool. They do services on Sundays?
Exactly.
Oh,
in
very
Spanish
cool.
and in English.
Nice. So you can actually bring your mother for Mother's Day tomorrow down there.
Exactly. That would be great. And all
Nice.
the restaurants will be open and offering special menus
Nice.
for Mother's Day.
You have some VIP coupon program, right, that you were telling me about?
Exactly. We have special discounts for loyal clients. So you accumulate points and that will give you free nights. The longer you come, the more free nights you will get.
So if you
It's a
use
very good program, and we'll have additional details for other clients that call us today.
So if you use the right credit card, you can get miles on your credit card, and you can get earn credits towards free stay in Palmas.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's a win-win situation.
Yes.
Nice.
And also I wanted to talk about sales in Palmas del Mar.
Okay.
Chris, we have fabulous properties now on the market at very, very attractive price.
Well, I know. I remember
Properties
last
are
week.
even
Last week
at
when we talked, it was like
bargain
like a $500,000 property, $600,000 property is now down to like $340,000.
Exactly. So now is the time to buy, and the prices are starting to go higher. So anyone that has some money to invest, the time is now.
Nice. And I also wanted to mention one of the things that's very, very important to people and to our listeners is service. And I have to say that your staff you've done a great job for us, but your staff also has been fantastic. I mean, extremely
Thank you, Chris.
professional, and they've done such a great job of following up with us, making us feel comfortable, making sure that we knew exactly what was going on. Because a lot of times in Puerto Rico, it's like, you're not exactly sure where you're going to be staying, what's going to be happening, but your staff absolutely covered every inch of what we were going to be expecting, which really makes it so much more comfortable for guests coming in and enjoying the property in Palmas.
Chris, providing a good service for our clients is our supreme goal. That's why we are open 7 days a week, and I am in my cell phone available 24 hours to help our clients.
Nice. Well, I know that that's very important to a lot of people, so I think that we'll mention again what a great job you do of serving the customers and making the customers feel comfortable. And, just so everyone knows, not only do they sell property at VIP Properties, but they also have a ton of rentals that are great. And one of the things that I wanted to do is come check out the penthouse.
And do some video
Yes.
of it.
You will be able to see that's a beautiful unit with spectacular ocean views. Like when you enter the unit, you are amazed
Right.
at the beautiful ocean views.
Nice. We're really looking forward to it, and I know that there's a ton of great properties. Now, there's also, you guys have a really nice website where you can check out pictures and information as well.
Yes, it's www.cometopalmas.com.
Come to palmas.com. You couldn't get any better than that. And then the phone number as well, in case people want to call and make an appointment to come see your properties.
Yes, 787-487-2995. That's my cell phone, and I am always available.
Nice.
487.
Excellent personal service, fantastic deals, and just a beautiful properties. So check it out. Again, the number is 787-487-2995, and of course,
Yes.
come to palmas.com.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you
Hope to
very
see
much,
soon.
Rita. Have a great day, and we'll see you very soon, I assure you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks. Have a great Saturday. Okay,
Bye.
we have,
We have a caller in two, and
our trivia caller?
yeah.
Okay. Line 2, you're on the air?
Thank you for taking my call, Chris.
Oh, thank you for waiting for us.
2 or 3 weeks ago, you had a question, and I'd like to know the answer. One part of the question I already knew. The highest land point in the Caribbean is Pico Duarte in the Dominican Republic.
Correct.
But the other part of the question, I did not hear the answer. The lowest land point in the Caribbean.
Well, I'm glad you called, because we ran into kind of an interesting thing that happened. The lowest point in the Caribbean is also in Dominican Republic. It's River La Vera. And our trivia caller, one from our audience, called in and said the lowest point in the Caribbean is the Trench, the Rihanna's Trench,
The deepest.
right outside of San Juan here in Puerto Rico. And my trivia question was
On land.
I guess, yeah, on land. Well put, Sonny. And actually, the deepest point in the Caribbean is just off San Juan, the Trench. But the actual answer that I had was also La Rivera in Dominican Republic. And if you look it up on Wikipedia or Google it or whatever, it's a very interesting point, because the highest point in the Caribbean is like 11,000 feet in Dominican Republic, like you just said. And then the lowest point is right there as well. So you can imagine the sheer drop-off.
So the lowest land point is also in the Dominican Republic.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
That's interesting.
It is, isn't it? We love it. Our listeners, we try and educate them, and sometimes they call and educate us, so it's great. And what was your name again?
My name is David Kerr. I met you down in Ponce at the races last year. But you met a whole lot of people, so there'd be no reason that you remember me. But could you repeat the name of the place in the Dominican Republic, because I didn't catch it?
I believe it was La Verla. I don't have the information in front of me, but I will definitely look it up. I'll Google it after our next break, and I'll mention it on the show.
Okay, well, thank you very much. You have a good weekend.
Thank you, David. Thanks for listening. Thanks a lot for calling. Okay, excellent. I'm pretty sure we have our good friend Katya, who's the regional marketing manager for Cape Air Airlines.
It's calling us today.
Excellent. Let's see what Katya has to say. Katya, is that you?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chris and Bonnie and everybody else.
Morning. Thank you for calling us.
It's a beautiful Saturday morning.
Yes, it is.
Well, listen, we really appreciate you calling us, and we wanted to, we've been telling everyone how wonderful Cape Air is, but we wanted to also get an update from you, how everything's going.
Well, everything's going great, thank God, and we have some exciting things happening that we would like to share with your listeners. As you know, we are the community's favorite commuter airline, and we offer service from San Juan, which is our Caribbean hub, to Anguilla, Nevis, St. Thomas, St. Croix, Tortola, Vieques, and Mayagüez. Which are 8 destinations in the Caribbean, and we just started new direct service between St. Thomas and Tortola, which is a new route. We used to have that route back in the day, and based on the demand, we decided to open it again. So for those who were interested in using that route, it is open for service. We also have a super low rate right now going on between St. Croix and San Juan, which is $59 each way.
Wait a minute, did you say $59?
$59
Wow.
each way. Yeah, and you can use it for any flight of the day, not just the morning flight or the later flight. You can use it any time. So it's $59 each way between St. Croix and San Juan, which is pretty good. So all of you that are looking to get a little weekend getaway or something, take advantage of it.
And I got to tell you, since you guys have come on board and we've been talking about Cape Air, we've gotten so much response and so much feedback from people. They're like, "Oh, Cape Air, we love Cape Air." Everyone that we talk to has had such a great experience with Cape Air.
But that's good to hear. Very rewarding. We do a hard job, and it's good to get that.
Now, I also wanted to talk a little bit about, I mentioned to everyone that you're also a partner with major airlines as well.
Yes, I mean, we offer that convenience. We are partners with all major airlines, and we're partners with JetBlue, Delta, American, and Continental, which is United now. But we do have ticketing and baggage agreements with all other major airlines, and that makes it easy for the customer because they only have to do check-in for their bags and tickets at their origin, and then get the luggage at their final destination. So if someone's traveling from, say, New York to Vieques, connecting in San Juan, they'll check in their luggage in New York, and then they'll get it in Vieques. They don't have to pick it up in San Juan and check it in again. So
nice. That is excellent, and you guys provide such a great service. And we can't talk enough about how wonderful our experience and everyone's experience has been with Cape Air, and we really look forward to doing a bunch of adventures with Cape Air in the future, and we look forward to flying. We're going to go to every one of your destinations.
Sure.
Excellent. Well, listen, as always, we really appreciate the update, and we can always get a hold of you and book online at capeair.com.
Yes.
And the toll-free is 877 Cape Air?
No, 866.
866 Cape Air. Okay,
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, listen, Katya, we really appreciate the update, and we look forward to, we want to come down and do a live show right from Cape Air and just talk about do a bunch of cool stuff down there.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay. All right, well, you have a great Saturday, Katya.
Thank
We really
you.
appreciate the update, and we look forward to doing a bunch of promotions for Cape Air.
Okay, have a good day.
All right, have a great Saturday. Okay, let's see. Do we have MDA on the phone?
Yeah.
Who do we have?
On 2, MD.
Line 1?
On line 1.
Line 1, is that you?
Yes, this is Helga from the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Hi, Helga. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. We're doing fine.
Well, listen, we wanted to give an update for all of our listeners. I know everyone's interested in doing their part with MDA, and we wanted to also talk about you're celebrating your 40th year.
Yes, MDA started officially in Puerto Rico in 1972, although, services kind of informally without the formal structure started in 1969. But really, we started with one clinic, and nowadays we're serving 3,100 patients around the island with 4 clinics. So we're really proud of what we have accomplished, and that's obviously with the support of the Puerto Rico community throughout all these years.
Nice. And what are some of the services that you offer to the patients?
Okay, the patients, our program includes a summer camp for our children patients from 6 to 17 years old, and that's free of charge for them. As a matter of fact, all our services for patients are free of charge. Support groups for relatives and families itself. Obviously, the clinics where we have 4 doctors each clinic are directed by a neurologist who are very renowned in the Puerto Rican medical community. Also, we provide information at healthcare fairs, and also, obviously, MDA Puerto Rico supports MDA's worldwide research, where nowadays we have 232 centers with grants of MDA money trying to, find a cure for our diseases, of which of the 43 we service, we already have in 2006, we found treatment for Pompe disease. So we're really proud of that, and nowadays genetic research, there's a lot going on that we hope to be providing, help and solutions to the families we serve.
Nice. Well, listen, Helga, we really appreciate you calling, and we're always glad to give everyone an opportunity to get the word out for their cause. Could you give us a phone number and website?
Sure, yeah, and I appreciate the time that you have provided us because, our neuromuscular disease is kind of hard to get across that there's not only one, there are really 43 under our umbrella. But our website where people would, could make an online donation is prmda.org, and our phone number for volunteers who wish to help with their time, or any corporation who would like to get involved with our programs of fundraising, it's at 787-751-4088.
Nice. Okay, so prmda.org, and you can call it 787-751.
4088.
4088.
That's right.
Well, listen, Helga, we really appreciate it, and we look forward to talking more in the future, and we're happy to mention the website and info at any time.
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity and the support that Radio also has been, providing MDA.
All right, have a great Saturday. Okay, well, everyone remembers we did our kayak fishing, so let's go right to our conversation we had with our good friends at Eco Journey.
Okay, we're here with Adventures. We're here with our good friend Jose Aponte with Eco Tours, with Eco
Journey.
Eco Journey, all right. And we had a great journey today. We had a wonderful time out kayaking on what's the name of the bay here?
The San Jose Lagoon.
San Jose Lagoon, a beautiful, beautiful spot. And we had a great time today. We went out fishing, and what did we catch?
Nothing basically, but we had probably over 10 tarpon strikes. We had some snooks. I think Captain Luis had a small barracuda this morning.
Oh, nice.
We saw a lot of fish. I mean, they were jumping, they were rolling all over. We had the strikes, but we didn't land any.
They were taunting us too. They were seriously taunting us. We were like throwing our line this way, and they would jump out of the water this way. But it was a great time, and tell us a little bit about these kayaks. These are pretty special.
Yeah, they are. They are fishing kayaks, and
so they're specially geared for fishing.
They're specially geared for fishing. As you can see, we have them all set up. We can carry over 4 rods in our boats, and basically we go out every weekend, going out for different species in the lagoon. Here we go for tarpon and snook. When we go to Salinas, we go for snappers, barracudas, big tarpon, yellowtail, snappers.
Nice. So the Eco Journey has 2 locations that you guys do fishing.
Well, we do fishing all over the island.
Okay.
Basically, our headquarters are in Salinas. We do the eco tours, they're guided tours, and we do the fishing in Salinas. We do the fishing in Humacao, all over.
Now I know in addition to the fishing tours that you guys do, which are so fun, you guys also have additional tours that you do.
Basically, it's the guided tours, the kayaking tours. We do snorkeling around the Salina Caves and the fishing.
Nice. So the fishing is the mainstream of the tours.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's what we're going. Our main goal.
And this is a beautiful location out here. There's not many people out here, so we're kind of by ourselves.
Yeah.
We get started very early in the morning, so we beat the crowds.
Yeah. Basically, everywhere we go is like a really exclusive type of fishing because there's not a lot of people. You saw several boats. They're charter boats, but about 3 of them.
Yeah, very few boats. We're kind of out here on our own. I think that was the best part about it. Obviously the fishing is great fun, but one of the best parts about it is just out there kayaking, and it's so peaceful and quiet and relaxing. That's like so nice to be out there.
Beats working.
It beats being in a cubicle this morning. And we really did. We had a great time.
Yeah,
so.
we had a good time.
Jose, really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
Tell us if anyone wants to come out and do the kayak fishing or any of your adventures.
Sure.
How do they get a hold of you?
They can go to our page. It's ecojourneypr.com, and they can also look us in Facebook. Our phone number, one of the numbers is 787-646-9158.
646-9158.
Yep. Okay. And we have the other number with Captain Luis Barreto.
Okay. What's your number, Luis?
448
2262. Excellent.
All right, Eco Journey, we had a great time, and we're looking forward to going out there and doing some more fishing. So again, thanks for joining us on Adventures in the Caribbean. Join us every Saturday at 11. We got some great adventures coming up. Thanks again to our great friends at Cape Air Airlines. Cape Air, book online at capeair.com or 866-CAPE-AIR to book online. And also ecojourneypr.com. Thanks again. And also we wanted to say thanks to our friends at Tiva, and we'll see you next week for more adventures.
Thanks for joining us for today's Adventures in the Caribbean. If you have suggestions or questions about the Caribbean,